Hey everybody, my name is Sarah and I am the admin and creator of this page, Conspiracies and Underground News, the Truthers Movement on Facebook. You can find us at facebook.com/truthforchange for anybody else seeing this video, but this is mostly made for my Facebook page and for the people who have liked the page and are following it now. First, I'd like to say thank you guys so much to all the new likes, to everyone who's ever liked the page, for your growing support and how interactive you guys are. Every time I post something, you guys are on it, you're sharing it, you're discussing things, you're bringing up incredibly relevant stuff, you're commenting with more information, and you're digging deeper, and you're doing your own investigative reporting, and it's very inspiring to me and it keeps me going. So thank you all so much for being so involved and such amazing fans of the page. I wanted to talk about a couple of things. First of all, the fact that we are launching a website and also a radio show. So first, the website. The reason that we're launching a website is because as every page grows, like mine is, eventually you get haters and trolls, and what ends up happening is they report you for incredibly ridiculous reasons, and Facebook finds out and eventually shuts you down. This wasn't initially that big of a concern to me until I started finding out that multiple very big pages with over 100,000 likes were being shut down by Facebook. Some of them I was a fan of. So that was a little bit disconcerting. So as we get bigger, I wanted to make sure that no matter what happens, no matter what Facebook does, whether they censor us, take us down, or whatever, I hope that never happens, but if it does, we have a backup. So I'm creating a website right now that's going to have all the information that we have on our Facebook page, and every time that I make a new post, it'll first be posted to the website and then to the Facebook page. The Facebook page will continue to grow. Nothing about that's going to change. I will continue to devote as much time to it as I do now, if not more. And at the same time, we're going to have this backup, so if anything happens, we can still continue to move with this in the way that we are. I'm also putting a forum board on the website so that all of you guys can come over and you can create free profiles, and you can browse the entire website, and you can post on the message boards, and you can get to know each other and socialize a bit more and create more of a tighter-knit community than what we can really produce on Facebook. The second thing is the radio show, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. First of all, I want to touch on the fact that people have been asking, why are you posting t-shirts on the website? So, of course, with the website and with the radio show, these things are not free. They cost money for us to put together, rather for me to put together. The radio show, it costs quite a bit, actually, to have anything longer than a half an hour, and even with a half an hour, there's commercial breaks that interrupt you out of nowhere, and you don't even know that they're taking a commercial break. So in order to have uninterrupted, unlimited time on the air, it costs money, and so that's something that we need funding for. The other thing is the production of the website, putting everything together. So instead of putting a donation button out there or anything like that, I came up with this idea. And it was to create graphics, which I've created myself from scratch in Photoshop, and place them on t-shirts, mugs, playing cards, hats, whatever I could get my hands on, and kind of link you guys to that kind of stuff. The reason I wanted to go about it that way is for two reasons. One, it's good for us because we will make profit from it that we can put 100% right back into the website and to the radio show, so we can keep things going and keep this information coming. Secondly, I wanted to do it in a way where people would be purchasing something with their hard-earned money that would be a conversation starter, something that would enable you to have kind of like an icebreaker when you're talking to people. So if you are passionate about 9/11, if you're passionate about gun control, whatever it may be, I've got multiple categories that have created multiple graphics to go with each thing. You buy a t-shirt, you're supporting us, you're supporting your own cause, and you're helping to spark more discussion, which is why I started the Facebook page to begin with, because I believe that discussion is the base of any change whatsoever. So, the second thing is that we're going to be launching this radio show. The radio show is going to be fantastic, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to be once a week at first, and then eventually I hope to get up to a place where we can have it 5 days a week, which would be fantastic. We're going to have all sorts of awesome guest speakers, from whistleblowers to people who are experts in their field, to talk about all different sorts of things, and every show I guarantee will be incredibly entertaining. I've already got a lot of different people and things lined up. So that's really fun. That we'll be doing that, and I hope that you guys all tune in. I'll be linking people on the Facebook page as soon as that gets launched as well. The other thing that we'll be doing on the radio show is giveaways. So what I would also like to do, why we need the funding as well, is that we'll be giving away everything from t-shirts to, as we get bigger, water filters, survival backpacks, anything that's relevant whatsoever. Maybe even gold. who knows? I mean, we could give away all sorts of things and it would be great. I would really love to turn this into a giant circle where everything that you give comes right back to you, because ultimately that's my goal here. The reason I'm so excited about the page, and the reason that I really started the page and my hope for the final outcome of the page, is to spark conversations, create change, and move forward in a positive direction as a free republic in the United States. That was the really big reason and the core of why we're doing this, or why I'm doing this rather. What I would really, really love is for the page to reach a spot where we've got so many likes and so many people on it and so many people involved and so much funding that we can put together giant, awesome events all over the United States. And it would be a really cool kind of way that we would do it. What I would love to have is in the morning some kind of peaceful protest, whether it was about some kind of legislation that was passing or something that people just in general are very passionate about. We would have that in the morning, peaceful protest, and then in the afternoon to evening we would recess over to like a convention type setting where I would rent out a facility. We would have guest speakers again, like whistleblowers and things like that had maybe been on the radio show. We'd have giant giveaways and prizes and lots of social stuff, and then we would end it with just a giant blowout awesome party, and it would be fantastic, and we could all get to know each other and we could gather all together in one place and it would be awesome. And that's ultimately my main goal. So share the page. I'll post links to the t-shirts as they come out. Eventually I'll post a link to the entire store once it's live. The website should be live in a couple of weeks, depending on how fast we get it out. And as soon as that's live, I'll post it so that you guys can link to it too. But I'll wrap this up because this video is getting kind of long, and I just wanted to update you all so it wasn't in some really long worded status. Instead, I could just say hi to you all and thank you all so much again. I love each and every one of you, and I wish all the peace and love to all of you too, and I hope that you're all having a wonderful evening and that you continue to be very involved on the page.